Welcome back to St James's Park. Aren't you glad that you stayed with us? We told you we get some reaction. No more than the big man, Dan Burn. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Dan. I know you've had a couple of minutes now for it all to settle in. What was that like?
Yeah, crazy. It hasn't really sunk in, to be honest. I'm a bit speechless, but we said that we sort of wanted to entertain the crowd. I know that away our performance got a bit of a battering, but I knew that when we got a team at home with the crowd behind it was electric, and yeah, did well.
We said it. You almost couldn't have scripted what happened there with all the different storylines, with you being the person that you are and a Geordie boy yourself. What did that feel like to score that goal here?
Yeah, amazing. Obviously, when the offside flag went up, I was absolutely gutted, and then when you can see it's delaying. I'm not gonna lie, I was so angry at Bruno for shooting the first one. This one's coming up here because we always say back post, and then it comes back, and yeah, I said just. As soon as it got hung, I was like, oh, I'm going for it.
You peeled off to the back like a young Alan Shearer there, didn't you?
It must have felt like a million miles away. Like this here, this was the moment. This is why it took so long. This is Jamal Lascelles, a little handball there. We're kind of saying, Shea basically read the rule book and decided, no, do you know what? It's not intentional, therefore it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Listen, I know that you've now had a chance to speak to everybody. Walking away from this tonight in St James's Park, 4-1 against Paris Saint-Germain. I understand you're going to have game plans, but did you ever think it was going to go quite this way? No,
not at all. I think we knew that Paris Saint-Germain weren't going to change the way they play. They're obviously one of the best teams in the world, but we've said that we'll go out and attack every game, and if you're good enough to play through, then that's going to happen, and it did at times tonight, but the times when we do win it high up the pitch, you've got the crowd pushing what on, we'll create chances, and obviously even the last goal, Fabi's goal came from pressing it and scoring.
I looked on we got some research papers, as you know, and looking at your history and the clubs that you've played for. So Darlington, I saw you playing for in the National League. Playing at Darlington, did you in them under them lights? Did you ever think to yourself, you know what, I'm going to be a Champions League player and score a Champions League game at St James's against an elite team like Paris Saint-Germain?
No, not at all. I think you're just trying to survive at that level. I was just desperate to get a professional contract, and then you're just trying to work your way up. Like as I said, I've had a very up and down career. I was released at Fulham at 25, so to be able to come back and play Champions League football, I'm just sort of very proud.
Good. I was just going to ask you, because you done an interview a couple of weeks ago saying you were here as a fan 20 years ago when we played, and we inspired you. I don't know how I can inspire anyway, but
I knew you'd get something like that.
I got something in. I got me involved somehow. But what I'm saying is, how can that go full circle to actually score at St James's Park in the Champions League, as Laura says, against Paris Saint-Germain? I mean, even saying that, the hairs in the back of your neck are up.
No, it's like a dream. It's like I'm waiting for someone to wake us up. Like ever since I came here, it just seemed to go on like a sort of upward trajectory, and you're waiting for sort of the bubble to pop. But we've got a great group, and I think what the gaffer's done, the philosophy he's brought in, the lads want to work hard for each other every day. So yeah, we deserve this.
Dan, how has he created that? Because we always see it, and you see the energy in your team and the desire and the intensity with which you play, which is going to take you a long way in this tournament here at St James's, I'm sure. How has the manager gone about generating that and sustaining that?
Loads of different stuff. I think you've got to create a good atmosphere. I think the lads that he's brought in, there's a lot of research done whether they're going to add to the group. I think there's no one in there that thinks they're bigger than the team. We know that we're strongest when we're working hard for each other, and probably those 3 games we lost in a row, we might have went away from that a little bit. I think when you get a little bit of success, sort of like you take your foot off the pedal a little bit, but I think the last sort of a month or something, we're getting back to it, and those are the rewards you get tonight.
Quick one, Dan, before we let you go. You're top of the group.
Yes,
group of death. Everyone said, look, this is, wow, what a shame. Nice for you to come anyway. Wow, can you believe that?
No, I can't. Obviously we said the home games will be the ones that will be able to go and attack. I know we've got Dortmund next, which will be, again, another tough game. I can't even believe we're playing Dortmund next, to be honest. Just excited. Really
but you don't fear anyone now. Listen, Dan, thank you so much. Amazing individual story for you, but also your teammates and your boss. Go and celebrate. I imagine, hopefully you got the day off tomorrow, right? Thank you. Well done, Dan. Thank you so much.
Amazing. 20 family members that you get tickets for every week.